Hey guys, in this video, I want to share with you a service that allows you to transfer or migrate your files from one cloud to another. I want to introduce you to Multcloud. Now, you've probably seen in my other video of mover.io how you can do a similar thing, but since then they were recently acquired by Microsoft, things haven't been on the same scale. So I wanted to show you another service provider that could help get this done for you quickly and easily. So if you're like me, I used to have many cloud service providers, especially when they first started coming out. I would sign up for them for free because they usually give you free gigabytes, X number of gigabytes for free. And I would sign up for these different platforms. There was one time I literally had about 6 platforms of different clouds. I mean, I had Dropbox and Google Drive and Apple and OneDrive, and I had all these drives going on. And then after a while, I realized I had so many files in different locations. I was like, oh my gosh, this is like way too much. I need to narrow this down. And so I did. But I went looking for a service, and that service led me to Multcloud. And here we are with Multcloud. I want to show you a little bit about some of the features that it has, such as cloud transfer, where you can transfer your files between cloud transfer through drives, through FTP, and also WebDAV. For instance, you can move files from your Dropbox right over to your Google Drive. That's basically what happens. They also have cloud syncing, is where you could sync 2 cloud services together at the same time. So whether you're moving files or you want to keep them both active, so every time you drop one file into, let's say, Dropbox, and you want that same document to be mirrored or copied in your Google Drive, it will do that through cloud syncing. It's really good, and especially if you like delete a file, it'll also delete it off the other one. It's kind of having a carbon copy of 2 cloud drives. There's also Cloud Explorer, where you can connect all your clouds to Multcloud and upload, download, copy, paste, all this stuff through something like an Explorer. The next thing I want to show you is the services that they are supporting, such as Google Drive, OneDrive, Dropbox, Mega, Google Photos, G Suite. They do FTP, Badu, pCloud, Box, OneDrive, Dropbox for Business, right? There's so many here. So it's not just limited. Look at all that. We got AdHive, we got Evernote, we got MySQL, we got OwnCloud. There's so many service clouds providers that are there. I bet you probably have one of those, and this lets you know that you can now use this service. I do want to show you a really cool, powerful feature that they have if you don't have a lot of files, okay? A lot of gigabytes. Right under the sign up button, there's a little hyperlink that says experience without signing up. When you click that button, it will take you to a new page. It will open up a new page. And I want to draw your attention to the top of the window. As this page refreshes, I want you to see right here, it says, please remember your original username and password right here. So you might just want to copy that really quick and save it, and then you can use it in the future. There's also right here is your username, and if you want to save that password, that would be your access to get into your new account, and it's free, no credit card required. And this is actually inside the dashboard. This is exactly what it would look like. All you would do is add your cloud drives just by clicking add cloud drives, select a cloud from the list. Okay, so you would select, let's say, your Google Drive, okay? Then you click next. It's gonna ask you to title that Google Drive, okay? So if it's your personal account, this is the way I would recommend separating them, personal account, or if it's a business, okay? You would do that, then you would add Google Drive, and then it'll ask you, it'll open up a pop-up window and take you to the third-party authentication to make sure it's you. You log in, and it'll add your account there. So that's really how simple it is. I'm not gonna go through that entire process right now, but that's really how it is with any of these platforms. You would just log into your account that you have, and it will show up in the pane section here, in the left pane right here, and that's it. That's how easy it would be. If you want to use other things like cloud transfer or cloud syncing, you would add the source. Adding the source is the cloud that you want it to go to. So you would add one cloud software here, then another software over here, and then you could add a 2-way sync, like I mentioned earlier. So you could have this on a schedule, right? You could put this on a daily schedule, and you can pick the times you want it to run. Okay, if you want it to run daily and sync daily, you could choose if you want it to run only Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, or even monthly. You can pick the dates you want it to run, and then you hit save, and it will sync both clouds on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. If you just want to do it once, then you could just do it one time or one way. Either way, you could do it different ways. There's a lot of different options here if you want to do that cloud syncing. This is where you would add the clouds. Here's the Cloud Explorer through using the internet on the cloud. And then the other one I will show you is right here in pricing. I want to show you pricing and how it works, because you're probably wondering, well, how is this free? Well, it is free for life, free for life, free for life. And that gives you 30 gigabytes of data traffic moving back and exchanging files per month. Okay, so for example, if you have cloud syncing, okay, this might take up a lot more data than you think. Most people think like, oh, I only have like 10 GB. That's fine in the beginning if you're just migrating a cloud, but as soon as you get bigger, then it's gonna be a lot more. Let me give you an example. If I was to transfer, in one of my clouds, I have over 600 gigabytes of data. So as you can see, I would already be on, probably one of these plans, one of the most, either the monthly or the quarterly. And then if I'm syncing that information and that's on a monthly basis, you can see I would not be good with the 200 gigabytes of data. I would need an unlimited data traffic. So that would put me at 119 yearly. Now guys, that would save a whole bunch of time and effort to duplicate files myself. So it's a no-brainer, right? If you're having that much file storage going on. Unlimited data traffic on this plan. If you have a little bit of data, you get it for free. You also can upgrade, and then there's 2 modes if you want to do a synchronization. So you can have 2 clouds going on. Okay, with the unlimited plan, it's unlimited. Okay, then and then 8 modes over here for sync modes. Types of servers, you can have general servers or VIP servers. They give you tech support if you're on the, as you can see, the priority level differences there. Some of the things they don't have right here is on the free plan, they don't have scheduled transfers. They don't have that. They don't have double syncing, and they don't have upload encryption. So if you wanted to have that, if you wanted to have the app, let's say sitting on your computer and you just drag and drop, well, it wouldn't be encrypted. So you do have that in this support as well. The good thing is they have a 14-day unconditional money back guarantee. So if you want to test it out, try it out, you can do that. And they have support to help you and answer any questions that you have. If you have files that are under, maybe you have a cloud drive, maybe you have like OneCloud or Google Drive, and you just want to cancel out one and move everything over to another, you may be okay with, a one-time 30 GB, right? You probably don't even need, which is the free plan. You might not need a paid traffic plan. So you probably can move your entire cloud for free. So if you're kind of just getting started, that might be a great thing for you. Another thing also too, you can see the gigabyte meter is right here. So this will reset at the end of every month, but there's your gigabyte meter. That's how much data you have. Another thing too, you can actually gain data if you share this with friends. So you can gain an extra 10 gigabytes of data. See, get up to 10 gigabytes of data every month. That's a lot. That's an extra 10. And you can do that by sharing your link. You could share it on other sources through Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. And so you can actually gain traffic and gain data just by sharing and maybe not pay for it at all. So multi-cloud is a great solution if you're migrating files, moving things over, and want to narrow it down and really focus on one cloud, right? And just have all your files. Now, I will tell you this. I'm going to just give you my personal recommendation. You know how I told you earlier I had 6 clouds before? That was a number of years ago before I started using cloud migration services. I narrowed it down to 2 clouds. Personally, I don't like to have that many files on my local hard drive. I like to have everything in a cloud, and I like to have 2 clouds because for some reason, if something was to happen with one cloud, maybe it's a rainy day or just something happens, I always have that backup. So I like the syncing model where everything's duplicated in both clouds, okay? However, this may be an issue if you're not using like a public service. Like for example, Apple Cloud does not do this, but if you have like Google Drive and you have OneCloud or whatever it is, whatever other service provider, this might be great for you. It's something I'd recommend. You should always have two, a backup of your originals, right? Some people like to have a local hard drive, that's great, and their cloud, fantastic. Then this service would be great for you also. This is also good if you just have multiple clouds and want to narrow it down. It gives you that opportunity. So this is Multcloud. I hope I hope you try it out and test it and reap the benefits of it. If this video was helpful to you, give this video a like, or let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. And also be sure to check out the video I did about Mover.io, and you can weigh and see the differences. All right, thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.